Before the whispers intensified and the flashing cameras became a near-constant presence, there was a period of quiet reflection, a time when the world allowed Liam Neeson to simply be, to grieve, and to rebuild. Liam Neeson had quietly, almost imperceptibly, closed the chapter on romance, or so it seemed to the outside world. He had navigated profound loss with grace and dignity. After the devastating loss of his beloved wife, Natasha Richardson, in 2009, a tragedy that resonated deeply with so many, he poured himself into his work, finding solace and purpose in the demanding world of acting. The roles he chose often reflected a man grappling with inner turmoil, perhaps mirroring his own journey, and dedicated himself wholeheartedly to his sons, Michael and Daniel. They became his primary focus, his reason for pushing forward, and his greatest source of strength. The public, known for its often intrusive nature, largely respected his privacy during this incredibly difficult time, understanding that some heartbreaks are simply too profound, too raw, for the relentless glare of the spotlight. There was a collective sense of empathy, a shared understanding of grief's heavy burden. In 2024, during a rare and candid interview, he opened up about his life, his career, and his perspective on the future. Liam declared, with a sense of finality, that he was past all that when it came to dating, seemingly closing the door on any future romantic entanglements. He spoke with conviction, a man who had made peace with his past. He seemed genuinely content, deeply focused on his family, his craft, and the quiet moments of reflection that had become so precious to him. He gave the impression of a man complete within himself, not actively searching for love or companionship. He was self-sufficient and at peace. So it was understandable that when rumors suddenly linked him, out of the blue, to one of Hollywood's most iconic and eternally glamorous blondes, a woman who had captivated audiences for decades, disbelief, bordering on outright shock, swept through the ranks of devoted fans and seasoned media reporters alike. The news spread like wildfire. The very idea of Liam, the man who had seemingly renounced romance, finding love again felt like a plot twist lifted straight from a sentimental movie poster, until it wasn't just an idea anymore, until the whispers started to solidify into something undeniably real. The man who had so confidently sworn off romance, declaring himself past all that, was unknowingly, and perhaps unwillingly, about to surprise absolutely everyone, including, and perhaps especially, himself. Sometimes life, in its infinite and unpredictable wisdom, writes a brand new script filled with unexpected turns and unforeseen possibilities. When you least expect it, often when you've convinced yourself that certain chapters are firmly closed. The stage was set, quite literally, on the bustling set of the Nakedgun reboot, a project already generating buzz for its audacious attempt to revive a beloved comedy franchise. Little did anyone know, the real story was unfolding behind the cameras, far from the scripted gags and slapstick humour. Liam Neeson, an actor celebrated for his dramatic intensity and gravitas, found himself cast opposite Pamela Anderson, an icon of glamour and a pop culture phenomenon. The casting choice itself raised eyebrows, a seemingly odd pairing that piqued the curiosity of Hollywood insiders and fans alike. It was a pairing no one predicted, a collision of two very different worlds that left many wondering how this on-screen dynamic would play out. The entertainment blogs buzzed with speculation, and social media exploded with opinions. Their initial meeting was professional, courteous, but from day one, beneath the surface, something genuine sparked. It wasn't the fireworks of a passionate romance, but a quiet, undeniable connection that began to draw them together. The script, of course, called for chemistry between the leads. The director emphasized the need for believable romantic tension, hoping to capture the essence of the original films while adding a fresh modern twist. But what emerged wasn't just manufactured for the cameras, it was effortless and real, surprising even the most seasoned members of the film crew. Seasoned professionals who had witnessed countless on-screen pairings were captivated by the authentic connection between Liam and Pamela. Between takes, laughter filled the air. Easy conversation flowed freely, blurring the line between acting and a genuine, heartfelt connection. They found themselves lingering after scenes, drawn into conversations that extended beyond the script and the demands of the production. Away from the glare of the cameras, during stolen moments between setups, they discovered a shared sense of humor, a similar outlook on life. More importantly, they found a mutual respect for each other's craft and personal journeys. This wasn't a whirlwind affair fueled by fleeting attraction, but a slow, steady burn, a connection that deepened with each passing day. Both had weathered the storms of public scrutiny and navigated the complexities of personal hardship, experiences that had shaped them and given them a unique perspective on life. They found common ground in these shared experiences, a sense of understanding that transcended their celebrity status. And so, in the quiet corners of the bustling movie set, amidst the chaos and the creative energy, a remarkable bond began to grow, an unexpected connection that would soon capture the world's attention. On set, their friendship deepened beyond the script. Crew noticed their easy rapport. Conversations lingered long after cut. Pamela left homemade treats in Liam's dressing room, sourdough, cookies, muffins, small gestures of care. They bonded over books and laughter, sharing recommendations and inside jokes. Their connection was more than attraction. It was a meeting of minds. Building trust and understanding, they used their on-screen partnership as a foundation for something real. In these small, sincere moments, the seeds of romance quietly took root. As feelings grew, Liam and Pamela found clever ways to spend time together. Pamela invited him and his assistant for romantic dinners with her and her assistant, private yet casual. These gatherings let them connect away from set, deepening their bond in a relaxed setting. They shared stories, hopes, and laughter, moving from co-stars to confidants. Their professional romance became an inside joke, a playful nod to their growing affection. This thoughtful approach let their relationship blossom naturally, protected from outside pressures. The care they took in these early days set the tone for everything that followed. When the press tour began, their private bond became public. The chemistry was undeniable. Inside jokes, lingering glances, and easy laughter in every interview. Liam described their connection as a lovely budding chemistry as two actors, but the warmth was unmistakable. Their interactions felt authentic, not staged for cameras. Fans and media pieced together the clues. This was more than friendship. Their public appearances became must-see events with audiences captivated by their dynamic. The lovely budding chemistry had clearly blossomed into something real. Hollywood had a new heartwarming love story unfolding before its eyes. Their Today Show appearance sent the rumor mill into overdrive. Just before the interview, Liam and Pamela shared a quick, playful kiss, then feigned shock, delighting the audience. It was a masterstroke, playful, charming, and authentic. The moment went viral, confirming what fans suspected. Their ease and genuine smiles suggested intimacy beyond a publicity stunt. They let the world in on their connection, but on their own terms. The Today Show kiss became the visual confirmation of their romance. Liam and Pamela were no longer just co-stars, they were a couple, inviting the world to smile along. As the Naked Gun premiered, the world watched with bated breath, unaware that this event would mark the beginning of something truly special off-screen. It wasn't just a celebration of comedy, it was the prelude to a love story that would captivate hearts around the globe. Red carpets, typically reserved for professional appearances and flashing lights, became the stage for their unfolding love story. Each event was a chapter, each photograph a verse in their romantic ballad. The public eagerly awaited their next appearance, curious to witness the evolution of their bond. At the London premiere, their affection was unmistakable, a clear declaration of their growing feelings. The way they looked at each other spoke volumes, transcending the need for words. It was evident that their connection was more than just a fleeting infatuation. Shared glances filled with unspoken promises, laughter that echoed their shared joy, and a palpable comfort in each other's presence painted a picture of a relationship built on genuine connection. They seemed at ease, as if they had found their safe haven in each other's arms. In Berlin, embracing the playful side of their romance, they recreated the iconic Titanic "I'm Flying Jack" scene on a charming canal boat, sharing their uncontainable joy and lightheartedness with the world. It was a moment of pure, unadulterated fun, showcasing their ability to laugh together and embrace life's adventures. These public appearances weren't solely for movie promotion or publicity stunts. They were carefully orchestrated, soft launches of their burgeoning relationship, a way to test the waters and gauge public reaction. Their body language, often more telling than words, told a compelling story. Mutual admiration that sparkled in their eyes, and a deep affection that radiated from their every touch. They navigated the intense spotlight with remarkable grace, handling the media frenzy with poise and elegance, never appearing staged or contrived, maintaining an air of authenticity that resonated with fans. For their devoted fans, witnessing their connection was incredibly heartwarming. To see two beloved stars find genuine happiness and love in each other's company, a beacon of hope in the often turbulent world of Hollywood. The red carpet, once a symbol of professional achievement, transformed into their grand coming-out party, a place where they could proudly display their affection. They emerged as Hollywood's most exciting new couple, capturing the imagination of the public and solidifying their place in the celebrity landscape. Their romance was now undeniably official. No longer a rumor or speculation, but a confirmed reality, and the entire world was watching, captivated by their every move, eager to see where their love story would lead. The New York premiere marked a turning point. It was a family affair. Liam and Pamela arrived with their 4 sons, presenting a united, blended family. This public step showed their romance was serious and meaningful. Posing as a group of 6, they signaled commitment and respect for each other's roles as parents. Blending families is never easy, but their smiles spoke volumes. The decision to introduce their children on such a stage was bold and heartfelt. It silenced doubters. This was more than a fleeting romance. Liam, once past all that, now stood proudly with his new partner and their families. Their love story was about 2 people and 2 families coming together. Sources close to the couple insist this is the real deal. Their connection is sincere, mutual, and deeply affectionate. After years of public scrutiny and personal loss, they found authentic love, unexpected but undeniable. Their story is a reminder that love can arrive when least expected, even after declaring oneself done with romance. Thoughtful gestures and shared laughter built a foundation for something lasting. Liam and Pamela's journey is a testament to hope, chemistry, and the power of second chances. Sometimes the best love stories are the ones you never saw coming.